chapter 2, verse 4 of Vasistha's Yoga. In this world, whatever is gained only by self-effort. Where failure is encountered, it is seen that there has been slackness in effort. Self-effort is of two categories, that of past births and that of this birth. The latter effectively counteracts the former. Fate is none other than that self-effort of past incarnations. There is a constant conflict between these two in this incarnation, and that which is more powerful triumphs. There is no power greater than the right action in the present. This is not to say that you are to strain, that you are to strive in this life. All it is saying is that your experiences are the culmination of past choices. And so if you do not make any other choices, what you're experiencing will continue in one way or another. There is no power greater than right action in the present. By deciding you want to be different, you want to be awake, you want to be peaceful, and you want to be your eternal self. You turn your attention away from all these things which rise and fall and change, and you start to affirm and move back, settle into your eternal nature. So every moment, every present, you have a choice. And be yourself as the eternal witnessing consciousness, free in space, playing your role, or to identify with your role, and therefore be upset and trapped in the wheel of birth and death. So again, in this world, whatever is gained only by self-effort, and self has a capital S there, meaning your eternal self. Where failure is encountered, it is seen that there has been slackness in self-effort. It simply means you gave up and didn't persist long enough. Self-effort is of two categories, that of past births and that of this birth. The latter effectively counteracts the former. Fate is none other than the self-effort of the past incarnation. There is a constant conflict between these two in this incarnation, and that which is more powerful triumphs. There is no power greater than right action in the present. Chapter 3, verse 44. What is reflected in one's consciousness shines outside also. So whatever you experience internally, you'll experience that externally. If you want to improve something in your life, it's best to change it on the inside first, and then go through the emotions to allow it to come forward on the outside. But remember, it has to start on the inside. Chapter 3, verse 56. This is a well-known truth. Whatever be one's consciousness, that one is. Things, objects, or substances come into being on account of one's fancy, thought, or idea. And one's fancy also arises from things. Poison turns into nectar through one's fancy or faith. Even so, an unreal substance or object becomes real when such intense faith is present. Without a cause, no effect is produced anywhere at any time, and therefore there is no fancy or thought either. Poison turns into nectar through one's fancy. Even so, an unreal substance or object becomes real when such intense faith is present. That said, Let go of the faith that you are ignorant. Let go of the faith that you are spiritually unaware and that there's something wrong with you or you're deficient in some way. Build the faith that you are perfect, serene, and whole. And although occasionally you may get caught up in the world appearance and your role, that truly you know what you are. You know your eternal self. And you know the power and the peace of that freedom. So build that faith now that you are free no matter what. You are always free. You are always whole. You are always serene. Supported by life. Because you are life. You just have to choose it.